The right team for innovation, ensuring success through effective composition and development. Abstract. The article explores the research behind designing effective innovation teams and provides practical guidance for leaders to leverage team composition and continuous learning to maximize the success of organizational change initiatives. It highlights key factors such as diversity of perspectives, complementary skill sets, psychological safety, autonomy, strategic alignment, and champion support as crucial characteristics of high-performing innovation teams. The paper then outlines specific approaches for structuring innovation teams, including conducting skills inventories, fostering cross-functional integration, balancing experience and fresh perspectives, and empowering teams with autonomy. Additionally, the article discusses the importance of developing a culture of continuous learning through experiential opportunities, challenging established mindsets, facilitating knowledge sharing, and promoting adaptive leadership skills. The principles are applied across various industry contexts to illustrate their nuanced implications. Overall, the article underscores the deliberate focus required to assemble and sustain innovation-oriented teams that can thrive against a dynamic business landscape. Leading organizational innovation and change initiatives is one of the most challenging leadership responsibilities in today's dynamic business environment. While generating new ideas and implementing creative solutions is central to organizational effectiveness and longevity, instilling an innovative culture and driving transformative processes forward is an immense undertaking requiring careful planning and execution. At the heart of any innovation effort's success or failure lies the composition and development of the team tasked with this crucial work. Today, we will explore the research foundation around optimal team structures for innovation and provides practical guidance for leveraging team composition and continuous learning to maximize the likelihood of a positive outcome for any organizational change initiative. Research on innovation team composition. A wealth of research has explored the characteristics of high-performing innovation teams. Key considerations highlighted in the literature around assembling an effective team include the following: diversity of perspectives and experiences. Studies have consistently found that teams incorporating diversity across dimensions such as functional expertise, educational backgrounds, age, gender, and tenure within an organization are more innovative. Exposure to varied mental models, approaches to problem-solving, and life experiences stimulates more creative thinking and wider generation of novel ideas. Page 2007, Hong and Page 2004. However, diversity must be effectively facilitated to maximize its benefits and avoid potential relationship conflicts. Milliken and Martins, 1996. Complementary skill sets. While diversity brings new perspectives, teams also need integration of complementary technical skills and roles to progress innovative concepts into workable solutions. Ideal compositions incorporate a balance of roles, including those with visioning abilities, technical experts who can implement visions, and organizational boundary spanners who can socialize new ideas. And Kona and Caldwell, 1992. Psychological safety. For innovative ideas to emerge and be refined, team members must feel psychologically safe contributing without fear of judgment or repercussions. Edmondson, 1999. Trusting relationships where members freely share opinions, take risks, and respectfully debate each other's perspectives are associated with higher innovation performance. Nembhard and Edmondson, 2006. Autonomy and empowerment. Significant autonomy over priorities and work processes, combined with access to necessary resources, are critical enablers of innovative work. Amabile, 1996. Micromanaged teams with little independence struggle to generate truly novel solutions. Alignment with organizational goals. Innovation teams must clearly understand the strategic goals and priorities of their organization to focus creative efforts, invaluable directions. Kirit, 2005, disconnected initiatives waste resources and have difficulty gaining support. Champion support, active sponsorship and advocacy from leaders championing the team's work facilitates navigation of political and resource barriers that inevitably arise. Howell, 2005, champions motivate teams through challenges and protect innovation efforts. Effective innovation teams feature a productive balance of diversity, skill complementarity, psychological safety, autonomy, strategic alignment, and champion support characteristics, which organizations can deliberately shape when designing team structures. The following sections explore practical application of this research. Designing innovation team compositions. When launching organizational change initiatives, purposefully considering the aforementioned research factors can maximize the likelihood of assembling a high-potential team. The following approaches can help structure innovative teams for success. Conduct a skills inventory. Map existing team member skills and experiences to identify diversity gaps, as well as complementary expertise needed to take ideas from concept to implementation. Outline necessary roles and recruit accordingly. Focus on cross-functional integration. Span functional silos by including diverse roles from relevant departments such as R&D, marketing, finance, operations, and customer service. Cross-pollination fuels creativity. Balance experience and fresh perspectives. Mix tenure levels to integrate institutional knowledge with unconstrained thinking from new hires. Both viewpoints are valuable. Strive for gender and cultural diversity. Beyond skills, diversity in social identities stimulates different perspectives and makes teams more representative of user bases. However, forcing diversity without facilitating an inclusive culture can backfire. Keep team size manageable. Psychological safety suffers in large groups. Limit size to 3-12 members depending on the nature and phase of work, erring on the smaller end for ambitious goals requiring interdependence. Select adaptive personalities. Choose collaborative, open-minded individuals comfortable with ambiguity and willing to continuously learn. Innovation involves plenty of iterative experimentation and failure. Give teams autonomy over processes, while holding them accountable for results. Cede control over work methods to empower self-organization and idea emergence without bureaucracy. Autonomy is critical to innovation. Clearly connect work to strategy. Ensure team understands its objectives and how their efforts contribute to organizational priorities and values. Strategic clarity fuels intrinsic motivation. The above factors should guide group composition decisions at project launch to form a high-potential nucleus for innovative success. Ongoing development then sustains results. Developing continuous learning in innovation teams. Even with optimal design upfront, innovation work involves constant evolution against a shifting environment and problem landscape. Continuous learning therefore becomes crucial for sustaining the dynamism required. Development priorities include: provide experiential learning opportunities, periodically rotate members to other functions or projects to renew perspectives. Communities of practice also stimulate lateral knowledge exchange. Challenge established mindsets, invite contrarian guest speakers, and help teams learn how other industries solve analogous problems to loosen cognitive biases. New inputs fuel divergent thinking. Facilitate knowledge sharing, dedicate time for idea incubation, collaboration with technology leaders, and presenting learnings. Transfer knowledge within and between teams. Train collaboration and facilitation skills. Innovation involves deft social coordination. Coach consensus building, conflict resolution, influencing without authority, and facilitating engaging workshops. Develop adaptive leadership skills. Rotating team leadership lets members practice flexibility, visualization, and motivation. Preparing successors ensures continuity through transitions. promote psychologically safe reflection. Retrospectives on failures along with successes unpack learnings respectfully without blame. Transparency builds trust over time. Offer career development support, mentor ambition, provide sponsorship, highlight strengths and clarify paths for growth, promotion, or new challenges to retain top talent. Create a learning culture. Leaders model curiosity, embrace mistakes as lessons, and celebrate both productivity and breaking of conventions. A growth mindset permeates teams. Continual skilling catalyzes creative problem-solving habits that sustain high performance for the long term against shifting environmental conditions. The following section applies these concepts within specific industry contexts. Practical applications in various industries. The principles of composing and developing high-potential innovation teams translate across sectors, with nuanced implications depending on the industry context. Several examples. Technology, hardware, and software companies rely on technology roadmaps requiring large, matrix teams spanning R&D, product development, and marketing. Frequent rotations expose members to user inputs and other teams' progress. Accelerated, experimental project cycles satisfy curiosity and build rapid agility. Healthcare, interdisciplinary teams drive new treatments and care models. Diversity yields holistic perspectives critical to human-centric problems. Strict confidentiality and psychological safety allow open discussion of sensitive issues. Training focuses on collaboration, facilitation, and change management given health systems complexity. Manufacturing, leveraging operational expertise. Cross-functional teams pioneer materials, processes, and product categories. Close alignment with customer research and a stage-gate model guide portfolio choices. Experiential learning places members in direct manufacturing and supplier partnerships. Financial services, regulated industries require compliance knowledge alongside creativity. Diverse international perspectives expose teams to varied customer segments and regulations. Case competitions transfer learnings from strategic initiatives more safely than live experimentation. Consumer goods, agile, cross-brand squads rapidly prototype and test concepts through co-location with insights functions at campuses or retail hubs. Partnerships with startups renew mindsets. Success metrics include contribution to corporate venturing goals. Nonprofit, purpose-driven entities strategically design small, passionate teams to maximize community impacts. Coaching cultivates compassion and resilience through ambiguity. Work autonomously inspires lifelong public service mindsets. As evidenced, innovation fundamentals translate across contexts, while nuanced team designs optimize outcomes given each industry's constraints and opportunities. Purposeful composition and development sustain high performance over the long term. Conclusion. In today's business climate defined by constant flux, cultivating an innovative culture represents a crucial leadership responsibility. At the heart of any organizational change initiative's success lies the team driving the work forward. This paper explored the extensive research foundation for optimally structuring innovation teams and provided practical, industry-contextualized advice for leaders to apply when designing team compositions and developmental experiences. Purposeful upfront consideration of factors like diversity, skills complementarity, autonomy, strategic alignment, and continuous learning maximize the potential for high performance that fulfills strategic goals and drives organizations forward. Overall, effectively assembling and sustaining innovation-oriented teams requires deliberate focus on both their initial formation and ongoing evolution to thrive against a shifting environment, an effort sure to yield substantial returns.